Yo guys, it's Xavier. This week I want to cook up a trap beat, show you guys how each individual drum sound, show you guys the patterns that are sort of industry standard, and we'll always make sure you have hard drums for your beats. So let's get into it. All these drums are going to be from my upcoming bunker kit. Free beta version of that kit down below in description. Alright, so let's start off with the clap. It just goes on this middle square in the sequencer. And I'll convert these to MIDI to show you guys what it looks like. So it's really just in the middle of the bar. So now let's get onto the hi-hat. What I like to do to base all my hi-hat patterns off is just start with this two-step pattern, 16ths to 8ths. So it's 8th notes, steady. Good roll to use is just split this note in half, and it always pretty much sounds good like this. And also on the 808 notes, you can throw a roll and that will typically sound good. Let me just double this. Any kind of fast roll right before the clap hits is going to sound really good because it kind of leads into that clap right here, for example. Then I'm going to do a double roll here and go in and change the velocities. So let me convert that to MIDI. Okay, so here's that hi-hat pattern finished up. So now let's move on to snare patterns. You're going to use the snare to kind of accent the clap. It's going to look like this. You can hit this one and this one. Go 32 steps. These are kind of the notes that you want to play with, and you'll see it sounds good right away. Obviously there are no rules, so you can take certain notes out, add extra notes in. These are just kind of the rubric to work off of. Let me convert that to MIDI to show you guys where those land. So I'm just going to take this first one out and this one, and I'll leave both of them in the middle there, and that last one, and let's see how it sounds. Not too overdone. Throw a tiny roll at the end. And then for the open hats, there's sort of a similar standard that industry producers use. It's going to be this 5th square here and this one here. And with 32 steps, any of these you can pretty much get away with using. Don't use them too frequently like this. You might want to use one for this whole 32 steps. I like this one. Does add to the bounce. That's pretty much what you want to build off of. Anything else you have, rim shots, you can pretty much use the same pattern as the snares. Other sounds like impacts or sound effects, throw them on the first beat of the section. I have this little shatter effect and it's just going to hit on the 1. Again, these are just ideas to work off of. Now, let me get into the 808s and kicks. I've done 2 videos on this in the past, so if you want to see me go into detail about 808 patterns, check my channel for those previous videos. There is a go-to pattern you can work off of, and it looks like this. Let me stretch these out, and it's going to sound like this. All those notes usually sound good in trap beats. You can throw little extra hits or take notes out, throw them up an octave. You are going to want to change these notes based on the chords that are playing during that part. Let me draw in a custom pattern. I'm going to throw on there. And then it goes up 5, so let's do that. Maybe I'll throw in here. And I'll probably touch this up, but here's the starting pattern. I like that first 4 bars, so I'm just going to copy it over and maybe change it up a little bit. And the thing about kicks is they follow pretty much the same basic pattern as the 808s. You're gonna want to add more double hits. Draw in that basic pattern and throw some double hits in there. See, it sounds good right away. Make it more like the 808 pattern. I'm going to remove some notes. Copy that over. Just add that one. Boom, we have a kick pattern. And I'll just copy over some of these drums. I'll just throw a couple effects in here, like a chant, put it right there. Same as the open hat. And I'll get rid of that second one. Let's do like this little laser effect, just so I don't clash with the open hat. So that'll pretty much do it for the tutorial. You're guaranteed to get a heartbeat at the end of the day. So don't forget to also like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want some hard drums, pick up my free beta bunker kit down in description. Peace.